All Ball TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe. And these are the things that I've been talking about as a Knicks fan. We fall in love with our guys, and we fall in love a little bit too much. I'm not saying you did it, Flea, or nobody else, but when you look at the comments and people saying hell no and this and that, and Mitch is a top 6 center. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. You cannot be a top 6 center and you're not averaging double-digit points. I'm sorry. As great as he is defensively, down the stretch, and he's a horrific free throw shooter. So I'm just saying we got to figure out what we really want. We cannot have guys that we can get, and we don't take those chances because we fall in love with our guys. Like I said, he's injury prone. I love Mitch. I don't want to get rid of him. Like I said, if we could keep everybody and add guys like this, where we give up picks and maybe some experiment costs, just other things, but eventually we're gonna have to figure out what we want to do. And for me, you got these guys, man, that if we could get them, listen, man, I would really think about it. Like you said, Flea, I agree. I'm not saying yes or no, but I'm definitely not saying hell no.
To Mitch's credit, he was having like a career year before he got hurt last, whatever that was, Thanksgiving, Christmas time. He was having a career type year. Like, we were really encouraged with how Mitch came back in shape. You already know he's active. He looked way more active at the beginning of last season. Like, it was disappointing for him to get hurt because we saw how good he was going to be last season. So I'm sure that's what people are leaning on, at the fact that the last time we saw him at tip-top shape, he was one of the better centers in the league. But top 6 is a bit much. It's a bit much.
I don't care if Mitch plays 12 games. As long as he is 100% for the playoffs. If he plays 80 games and is injured in these playoffs, I'd be more upset.
Mitchell Robinson is not Kawhi the boogeyman Leonard. Let's calm down. He's not Kawhi Leonard.
You don't think he is that though? Like for EMBIID?
No.
There's teams that I think Mitchell Robinson is not just a threat. He is the boogeyman for them. He single-handedly destroyed the Cleveland Cavaliers in that series. That's the reason why we won.
I remember.
And with against Philadelphia, come on. And I don't care if Embiid is healthy. He's looking at Mitch like, damn, he can stay in front of me. That's 2 teams, and not just 2 regular teams, 2 top playoff teams.
But hold on, see, but this is where we get carried away. This is carried away. This is exactly what I'm saying. Embiid was not healthy. Mitch did a great job, and Mitch wasn't healthy. So let's be realistic. Fully healthy Embiid, fully healthy Mitch. We do still win that series, but it's a totally different ball game. So let's not act like
50
right.
with Bell's palsy.
Right. Let's not act like Mitch shut down a fully healthy Embiid. We got to be careful with our guys, man. Like I told you, this is why the Knicks, this is why sometimes, we can't get over the hump. But now we got, the guys in the front office who's going to make the OG trades and the Mikal Bridges trades. But now we at a point where we so in love with our guys that our heads is in space. When you got guys saying Mitch is top 6 center, saying so who would you get rid of him for? Like I said, I go with what Flea been saying a while. Guys can't stay healthy. How many years we gonna keep going where guys can't stay healthy in the playoffs? And like I said, Mitch can't get you a bucket. Hartenstein can't get you a bucket. In Indiana, Game 7, our guys was injured. They was tired. Brunson went down. We couldn't get a bucket. Now just imagine a guy like Sengun. Bucket. So for me, miss me with, like I keep saying, ain't no dominant big man. So I'm not worrying about as long as our big man is making the effort, I'm fine with that. We got enough defenders. All these champions from Golden State to even Boston, where was the dominant big man? They play great team defense. So where's the great dominant big man? I bet if Sengun go to Boston, they're championship contender. Ain't nobody worrying about his defense. If Sengun right now go to Golden State, Oh my God, it's an upgrade. They ain't gonna say nothing about defense. So for us, we need to start worrying about certain things. We got OG Mikal Bridges. Randall, you 6'9", 6'10", strong as a bull. Step your defense up.
That's not a bad way to look at it. I can't argue with looking at it like that. So
Yeah, Flea, I'm
yeah,
not, I'm not,
I can't.
right. I'm
I
not gonna
can't.
keep making it right. I'm not gonna keep making excuses to not get good players or not upgrade the roster, as you would say. And
Yeah.
for, and for me, how long are we gonna have the same players not being able to play when we need them?
Mitchell Robinson is more Ruben Patterson than whoever y'all think he is, Hakeem Olajuwon. Like, he ain't no EMBIID stopper. Y'all think he's a Kobe stopper? Like, let's calm down a second. Let's calm down for a second. Let's relax. He is not somebody that's. Embiid had 50 with Bell's palsy and a broken knee. Like, let's stop acting like he was running around there with two good wheels and his head was on straight. He was all over the place and still destroyed us when he wanted to. Let's calm down. Calm down, y'all, please. Go ahead, Fabian.
Fabian, how many people when we made the trade for OG said that was the worst trade and it was a mistake? Because everybody was so in love with Quickly and RJ Barrett. Until this day, people were still, yo, should we get Quickly back? Listen, so to me, that's the problem with us diehard Knicks fans. We don't never want to see the future. Listen, man, the game is changing. And if you don't have these skilled big men that can put the ball in the bucket, that's going to be a problem. Once again, I'm gonna let you go, Fabian. Look at the Boston Celtics. Al Horford. He's not a great defender. He's not 7 foot. Yes, he's a vet and he's smart. But he played solid defense on MB2 a couple years ago. Or if it was last season, whatever it was. My point is, if you can't stretch the floor, if you can't get a guy the ball to put the ball in the bucket, then he can't even be on the floor sometimes in the game. And then our guys getting hurt, injured. We can't dump the ball to Mitch and say, go get us a double-double.
Well, I'm on a total opposite end of you guys. I'm with the chat with this one. I don't know what y'all talking about. Mitchell Robinson he wasn't there when we played Atlanta, and Julius Randle was out there by himself. That was really the face of Tom Thibodeau's style of play, and especially defensively. He was playing amazing. He was leading the league by like 30 offensive rebounds by the time December came around. I understand the injuries. I get all that, but he embodies Tibbs' system. Sengun, from what you just told me right now, you double, like, he doesn't even play defense. So it's not about being in love with the player. It's about being in love with, oh, this fits. Just like with OG, once we seen him play, I didn't know who the hell OG Anunoby was, to be honest with you. I didn't know how he played like this. I saw second, he was a second all NBA defender, but maybe Toronto Raptor fans would have told you otherwise, but I didn't hear anybody talking about him like he was this guy. So Mitchell Robinson, he is that. And that 50 ball he put on us, Mitchell Robinson was out, if I'm not mistaken, that game too. He wasn't in that game. And this is Embiid's stats versus Mitchell Robinson for his career. He's averaging 27 and 11 against Mitchell Robinson, 3 assists in 9 games against Mitchell Robinson for his career. But we got games here, 47% from the field, 53%, 54% basically, 36%, 36%, 50%, 28%, 38%, 46%, 54%. So for his career average field goal percentage is 44, basically 45% against Mitchell Robinson when he's out there against them. That is amazing. No, you don't have to be stopping him for real. And I understand the Ruben Patterson comparison because that's hilarious. The Ruben Patterson Kobe stopper thing was hilarious because Kobe was killing the Portland Trailblazers. This is not killing the Knicks. If Mitchell Robinson is out there, he changes everything. He changes everything about what the Philadelphia 76ers can do to us, the Cleveland Cavaliers can do to us, and possibly the Boston Celtics.
So be available. So y'all love Mitch so fucking much. Be available. We got 4 years of evidence on why we can't rely on him when it's really time to get down and dirty. Like, all right, it's enough now. I was trying to figure out how long it was going to take before the reverse cowgirling started in this episode, but okay, it's starting right now. Everybody calm down. We're not about to sit here and just say, okay, Mitchell Robinson is untouchable now. Okay, so let me ask a question. That's what we're saying right now. In the position we're in right now, Mitchell Robinson is untouchable.
As,
We can't move him for anybody. That's what we're saying.
yep, that's basically what they saying.
No, we're not doing that.
No, that's
No,
what y'all are
no,
saying. No, that's what
no.
y'all are saying. I haven't heard. We were exploring the Sengun trade, and you backed me out of it. I said, all right, I don't want to do that. So, and you agreed. You're the one who agreed. He's like, I don't want Sengun. So, but if there is a trade available that does make us better or maintain what we have and can provide what Mitchell Robinson brings, which is what establish what we have already. Yeah, you go do that. Is it Jalen Duren? Is it signing Precious Achua and go getting Sengun? Like like we can strategize this, but to act like Mitchell Robinson is just he's injured, forget about him. No, he also presents trade value. Obviously, you can go get somebody for Mitchell Robinson.
How good of a package you think you're gonna get from Mitchell Robinson right now? He's on a pretty decent deal, but honestly, yo, how good of a deal? How is some other team looking at Mitchell Robinson right now? Forget us. How do they value Mitchell Robinson right now? If you're Pat Riley, if you're Tim Connolly in Denver and need a backup for Joker, how is he valued right now in the NBA? Question for you, Fabian.
Well, we haven't gotten the reports back for that, right? Because he was definitely available. They were trying to trade him out there. Leon Rose knows what his value is out there. So that's what you do this for also. Hey, let me see what we can go. Let me go fishing real quick. What's going to happen over here? So we haven't figured that out yet. I know for a fact that when we're trying to trade for Donovan Mitchell, they threw in Mitchell Robinson, Danny Ainge tried to throw him in the mix. And that's when I was like, nah, you're bugging. Now you're going crazy. And Leon Rose felt that way as well, along with the draft picks and everything like that. But that's how much they feel about him. So yeah, he's wanted out here. He's valuable out here. He's an NBA. He's dominant. He was dominating. So for you to make it seem like he's just reverse cowgirl for no reason. No, we love what we saw. We never got to see him and OG for a month straight. We still have yet to see that, and we know that's what we're looking forward to. He is a valuable weapon to have against any team for a good amount of teams out there, especially if you're talking about going against the Western Conference. Lively is out there now. Joker's out there. Come on, man. And we're just talking about if the big man league is coming, Mitchell Robinson will be a good weapon to have.
But I would like to go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I totally disagree. He's not dominant. I don't know what you're talking about. Like I said, great big man, great to have on the squad. But he's borderline starter. Like I'm not listen, man. I like Mitch. I want to keep Mitch, but I'm not gonna sit up here and act like Mitch is the missing piece to a championship contending team. I'm not doing that. He can't stay healthy. Offensively, he's like I said, he's nothing offensively. Literally terrible at the free throw line. Like, come on, man. Like, we got to start being realistic. It's the same thing. Like I said, I've heard guys say I wouldn't trade Julius Randle for Giannis. Why? Because he's a Knick? Nah, man. At the end of the day, I don't want to get rid of Mitchell Robinson. But if we can upgrade, I'm up. I'm making the move. And I disagree. I don't think there's a lot of people out there that want Mitchell Robinson. I think all that's game. Ain't nobody going crazy over Mitch.
So let me ask y'all this. Are we fully healthy with our team, how it's currently constructed? Are we a championship team?
No.
I think so. Fully healthy, though. I'm talking about everybody has to be fully healthy, play all season, and play to their potential. I think so.
That's not going to happen. Like, we got to account for injuries. At this point, you know that during some point of the season, Mitchell Robinson is going to take time off. He's going to have to. Like, we have no backup center right now. Nobody trusts Jericho Sims. We didn't re-sign Precious yet. Like, we have a hole right now at that position. Like, Hart left. We don't have Hartenstein, right? And so there presents a hole. I am not sitting here trying to kick Mitch in the back. I'm just calling a spade a spade. We've watched for the last 4 seasons him be really good for us and him be not present when we really need him. So that's all I'm saying. I love him when he's out there. I think all of us do. I think we all agree when he's healthy, rocking and rolling, we're good. But there has to be insurance for him. What evidence do we have that he can play 75 games?
None. Well, he has played 70 games before, twice. But
When was the last time it happened?
let's say 3 years ago. But that wasn't the
Okay,
question,
so
though.
that
You kind of dodged the question. If
what's
we're
the
fully
question?
healthy, let's say
What's the question? No, I said no. I said no. I
so in the
said no.
playoff, we're going to the playoffs, and it's March, and everybody's fully healthy. Everybody's available. Mitchell Robinson is
Currently
not just
constructed
rehabbing.
with no backup big, and we're gonna ask Mitch to play 35 minutes. What are you guys talking about?
You don't have to play 35 minutes. And again, that's on Tibbs. But I'm talking about this exactly with this roster. If Tibbs works his magic, hey, I don't see how we can't compete with anybody out there. Mitchell Robinson is a problem. To say he's not dominant, that's the reason why we even like him like this. I would be all the way on your side if he wasn't dominant. He's flat out dominant defensively and on the offensive rebounding. That's what they want on this team. You lose him, who's going to replace the offensive rebounder like that? This is a consistent offensive rebounder. We're talking about like the best offensive rebounder in the game. Charles Barkley, the Knicks hater himself, said, "Yo, he's baby Moses Malone out there." That's nothing to sneeze at, man. Especially when the Knicks have a style that's old school. This is their style of play, and I like when we get players that add to our style of play, not go against it. Which again is what your point was with Sengun. Nah, that goes against Tibbs' whole philosophy.
And there lies a problem. That philosophy ain't get us no championship. That philosophy ain't get us to the conference finals. Where did that philosophy get us? I'm not saying nothing's wrong with his philosophy. Why did I say philosophy so many times? Lord have mercy. But it's like, yo, man, you got to tweak some things. Tibbs' style of play is great, but maybe you mix it up with something. Listen, man, the way the game is today, we got our 3-and-D guy. We got our 2-and-D guy. What else we missing? A big man that can stretch the floor, that can go get you a bucket, that you could dump the ball in the post, and when he gets doubled or triple teamed, he can kick it out for open shots. We need players that can make the game easy for us. I know you got to read that super chat.
Oh, Big T Lou, the real T Lou. Trade Mitch for Sengun. Take Sims to the good and get him right so he can be an enforcer. Best ability is availability. Bring back Precious. Salute to the family. Hey, T. Lou, first of all, appreciate you. All Ball TV family member, and he did a super chat. This guy's amazing, T. Lou. I was calling him Lou Skywalker, but we got another Lou Skywalker who spells his name dope. T. Lou, I say the best ability is reliability because that available business, you could be available and be Kawhi. And go and at halftime you dip and put your jeans on, so you could be available. But what are you gonna be doing while being available? The best availability.
If you put your jeans on and are not in uniform, how are you available? All right, go ahead, man.
He like it got us to the number 2 seed. Once again, great. 50 games, great. But we still lost in the second round. Like, see, and this is my thing. All I'm saying is with Tibbs, his style of play. Right. But Fleet, I'm just saying Tibbs' style of play, like, we got to be careful with that. Now we only going to bring in players that only plays his style of play. So if a Giannis, a Kevin Durant, or a Joker, if they don't play Tibbs' style of play, we're not going to take them.
I don't say that.
No. I know I'm exaggerating, but that's what people that's where the conversation goes weird for me. That's your style of play.
But that's
you gotta adjust.
But now if we have play, look at what again Kevin Durant and Golden State was beefing because he did not want to go and concede his style of play. That was a major reason why they used to argue. Yo, this ain't no one-on-one game. Pass the ball. I get that. But is it? Would you do the Kevin Durant trade? We get 2 championships and then we just kick him out of here?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. What are you serious?
What are you talking about?
Yes. Yes. Back-to-back championships for a city that's been devoid for 50 years. What are we talking about?
This thing is to win championships. This is not to get the number 2 seed. It's not to win 50 games. It's not to fall in love with our players to where we just sound delusional at times. It's to win a championship and hopefully multiple championships. And I'm just saying, I have no problem with Tip's style of play, but sometimes you got to mix it up a little bit. We cannot just keep getting players for your style of play if it's not winning us championships.
All right, so that was a bad example, awful example that I used. How about Dame Lillard to the Bucks? That didn't fit their style of play. That did not fit
Right.
Budenholzer and these other guys' style of play. It didn't fit Giannis' style of play, apparently. So to me, so much so that Doc Rivers spoke on it. Yo, Giannis, he takes the ball, goes, runs in transition, and it takes away from Dame Lillard's time to run in transition and bring the ball up and do what he does and does his pull-up jump shots and get into his rhythm. So yeah, getting the player with the wrong style of play, who's a legend. Dame Lillard is a legend. Dame Time is legendary, but that doesn't mean that he fits any system.
Right, I totally 100% agree. But let's be fair. Giannis was injured. Let's be fair, and I agree everything you say. I'm not 100% correct. That didn't work. Milwaukee lost in that trade. I agree, but let's be fair. Dame Lillard was going through some personal things. Giannis was hurt. Chris Middleton, and then they get the ultimate bad luck coin, Doc Rivers. But I totally agree with you. All I'm saying is, I do not want to hear we don't want to get this good or great player because they don't fit Tom Thibodeau's system. Some players, you have to make it work. Of course, I'm exaggerating. I'm saying if Kevin Durant goes, I want to go to New York, are we going to say no because he doesn't fit Thibs' system? Is that where we at as New York Knicks fans?
No, because that's what I'm saying. The Dame one is a better example because Kevin Durant, I think he's dangerous. Now he doesn't have to try to be a rim protector. He doesn't have to try to be your best defender. He's attempting to be the anchor of their defense in Phoenix while being one of their primary options. He can't do it. He's never done that. But when he's in Golden State and you got 4 or 5 other guys being up, now when I'm coming around out of nowhere on the weak side, I could block shots, I could rim protect, I can deflect shots, I could disrupt everybody's offense. If you have Kevin Durant straight up for Julius Randle, we talked about it in the springtime. That has to be like, damn, that's Kevin Durant, bro. And he adds to the defense at 40 years old. He just does. He's 7 feet tall. You saw how he was standing next to EMBIID. He's 7 feet. He ain't no damn 6'10". Kevin Durant 7 feet tall. He bobbles a lot of shots, and I think he does fit the system. I think it's easier for him to fit the system. Dame Lillard to the Bucks, that's different because he doesn't play defense. He's not a good defender, and he's older, and it's harder for him to adjust to somebody else's system when it's not Dame style. That's what I'm saying. That's the obvious one, though.
Indiana does not beat Milwaukee with Giannis. Let's all be fair. I understand what you're saying. I'm a Dame guy, but I'm not trying to back him up. He was terrible. That trade didn't work thus far. All I'm saying is, us as Knicks fans, and I've said this on numerous occasions, we have to be careful. All I keep hearing is this person is not a Tips guy. He don't fit Tips' system. I would never trade this person, that person. We have to be careful. We are trying to win a championship. Y'all heard me how many times I say, well, I want everybody to come. Remember, I never said I want to trade nobody right now. These are rumors. But what have I always said? I want everybody to come back fully healthy. I think we owe it to the whole Knicks team for everybody to play this season and see what happens. All I'm saying is if we have an opportunity to strike when the iron is hot and upgrade, big shout to my brother Flea, we upgrade. I don't want to hear if you have an opportunity to upgrade, you take that chance.
But sometimes the upgrade is not making a move. Not trading Klay Thompson for Kevin Love.
Great point.
I could speak for everybody with this. We all trust Leon Rose now. If he makes that trade for Sengun or whoever, we're all like, gotta be something they know that we don't know. That's how much confidence we have. He's earned that much of our confidence. Do whatever you want now. And I really believe this is all smoke and mirrors, and they're going after Walker Kessler. I think that's what it is. They're showing Danny Ainge, bro, this ain't the old Knicks. This ain't when you were in Boston, that ain't us no more. You can't just fleece the New Yorkers no more. Not happening. So we're gonna put all this stuff out there in the media, and we want this guy. Remember, he's my guy. That's CAA. He's La Cosa Rosa. Get it right, Danny Ainge. Scammy Ainge. All Ball TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.